She is the absolute epitome of the motto of our city: pride, spirit, and volunteerism. It is my honor to present the 2014 Kaiser First Citizen to former Mayor Lori Christopher.
So I started getting nervous and wrote notes, like you all know I do. And so here's my speech. You know, my mom told me when I was a kid that you're judged by the company that you keep. I hope that's true. I hope that these people that are in front of you, that the city council members that I've served with, and that my fellow nominees, I hope I'm judged by those folks, because there's none finer. I want to thank the Chamber of Commerce for recognizing me, but you know, I feel guilty because although you see my face in the paper and although you see my name in the paper, I really did very little. And all of the heavy lifting and all of the hard work was accomplished by all of you. And I just got to take credit for it. So thanks. I really appreciate it. And I'm so proud of the things that we've accomplished together. You know, when Lyndon said he wanted to do an exit interview and we sat down in his office to talk, one of the questions he asked was, what would you like named after you? And I hadn't really thought about that. And when posed that question, I thought, you know, I love driving down River Road and seeing the art that we've put on there. I love seeing the meandering sidewalks. I love seeing the thriving businesses. I love seeing Kaiser Station, where I can buy socks and underwear. And do on a regular basis. I love knowing that 2,000 people, minimum, are able to support their families by our efforts. I love that. So I'll tell you what I told Lyndon. I don't need my name on anything because it's all mine and it's all yours. And we've done it together. So I'm so proud of that for the last, God, I cannot believe it. You know, I remember, Mary, I remember when you won this award and I thought, oh my gosh, she's but a girl. She's but a girl, and it was 2002. And I really am appreciative that you gave me this award, but I was hoping to have lost 20 pounds. So dang it, maybe next year when I get to pass it on. I want to thank you, Andre. You've been a wonderful president of the chamber, so involved, so many new and fresh initiatives. I know Christine would say the same thing. It's just really been wonderful. And you look like $1 million tonight. And Christine, I want to thank you for all the years we've worked together. I know that we haven't always got along. Sometimes we fight. But we've always appreciated and respected one another for all of the hard work that we were doing. So I want to thank you, Christine, and all the work that goes into you doing the First Citizen Banquet and the Iris Festival. You know, I watched the first council meeting that I wasn't there. You knew I had to. I didn't watch all of it, but they were really great. All of the city council had read their paperwork. They were well studied. They asked great questions. I was so proud, but more than proud, I was confident. I was confident that these folks are going to be good, and we're going to be able to trust them, and they're going to take care of us. And as an outgoing council member, and I know Councilor McGee and Councilor Gaynor, that means a lot to know that you can step down and other folks are going to be right there to fill your shoes, and they're going to do as good or better job than you were able to do. I felt great. Wonderful choice, Audrey, with Dan Clem. We've adopted him. You know, he's a Salem City Councilor, but really his heart's in Kaiser. And it's just a matter of time before his body is. And so he has been a wonderful ad for us, and I just wanted to say my personal thank you for all the help that he's given our chamber and that he's given our city. He's really been an asset to us. Nathan Bauer, doggone it, 3rd gen. Usually they're slappers, right? I mean, that's 2nd gen. Well, oh, no. He's really great, isn't he? And doing a wonderful job tonight. I also want to mention Christy Perry, who's here. I don't know where you really, it's true, you can't see. Thank you. Our new Kaiser Salem school superintendent. She is a local gal who is doing great things. I tell you, immediately she met with us, the city council. She met with me as a mayor. She wants to listen to the folks and hear what we have to say. She wants to engage the schools with civics. I can't say enough about Christy Perry. I am pro Perry. She's going to be great for us. 2 more and then I'm done. Kathy Clark. I have watched with a critical eye the first month of Kathy Clark as mayor. And let me tell you, she's doing a great job. I love that she's meeting. With the local residents once a month, Coffee with Kathy. If you haven't had Coffee with Kathy, you need to like her on Facebook, Mayor Kathy Clark. That'll hook you up and tell you where she's meeting, and then you can sit down and talk to her about anything you want. I think that's a terrific idea. It gives us a forum to talk to her one-on-one. Additionally, I am still on the city's email because being mayor 14 years, you don't know who's going to be sending you mail, and I need to forward it on. Anyway, she has a wonderful communication style with her council, keeps them very well informed, and is very supportive of their efforts, and I really appreciate that, and who would expect anything less from Kathy. Additionally, working with Gator on KYKN, I like that she's doing that. She's so fresh, and she's so engaged. She's going to be a wonderful mayor for us, and we're going to be very, very proud of her. Last and certainly not least, I want to thank my husband, Ron, for, yes, give him a round of applause. Bless his heart. I like I've said before, 14 years, you guys, not one time did he ever complain about having to go to a meeting, having to go to an event, having to go to a dinner, having to go to a city. Not one time. He's been a full and 100% supportive helpmate. And all of you that are engaged in public service, you know what that means. It allows you to be the best that you can be and give the best that you have to the city that you've chosen to serve. So I love you, honey. And 2 more things. Big Toy, we're going to need all of you. That is a huge community effort. $250,000 to $400,000. We need lots of bodies helping us, and it's going to be way fun. And who knew? Richard Walsh happens to live right out there by the Big Toy. We'll be camping in his backyard. Did I ask you yet, Rich? And so that'll be way fun. And we're going to take 1 week as a community to build a regional playground for all of our children within the whole region, but mostly for our Kaiser kids. That's going to be a lot of fun, and you're going to want to be a part of that. So you need to see Mark Callier or Richard Walsh or me, and let's get you hooked up on a work crew. You only have to give 4 hours. This is going to be easy stuff, but it's going to be fun stuff. June this year. Okay, last but not least, I'm involved in arts, and you know that I am. We have a fabulous arts plan to roll some really fun things out for our community and try to support our creative community. Our next big project is going to be another mural, and it's going to be a community tapestry. And all of you will get to be artists. you will have the opportunity, we will have a professional artist design the mural, and then we're going to sell squares. I believe they're 18-inch squares, and you can choose to buy one. All of that money will go to fund our next project, and then you will live in infamy, well, maybe not infamy, but you will live for posterity of having been a part of the Kaiser Tapestry mural. The following year, we're going to work on the totems, and the totems are in front of the community center. There's 2 trees that were old growth trees that were dying, so we had to cut them down, so we saved them. One is 20 feet, one is 25 feet. One will be a native totem and one will be a community totem. We'll have professional carvers carve them, and then they'll be there in the front of our community center where we all meet so frequently for a long, long time as part of our community's fabric. The following year, well, I think I'm getting those mixed up. I think that's 17. 16 is engaging McNary students. And we're going to take all of the utility boxes that are on River Road. We're going to allow McNary students to adopt those. We will hand them a paint box. They will be assigned a mentor, and their original designs will be on those utility boxes, which will draw interest and hopefully increase economic development on River Road. How much fun will that be, you guys? I know it. This is the stuff I'm going to be working on. And then the 5th year, we're going to have our own art fair. And we're going to do it locally. We're going to do it in conjunction with Linden's River Fair. We're going to have local artists, and we're going to have affordable art so that all of you will be able to have a piece of original artwork in your own homes. So thank you in advance for all of the support you'll give these programs. And to each and every one of you, whom I've worked with, almost every one of you in this room, I heart you. Thank you.